baby, I got this song I'm gonna sing. I'm gonna sing it just for you. If you dig the blues, I want you to help me sing it too. I want everybody to hear me when I say that the blues is back and it's here to stay. Let me explain it to you. I used to have someone that meant the whole world to me, but she left me for someone else, left my heart in misery. That's when I found out the blues would always be a part of me. Let me tell you this. You see, when she left me, she gave me the blues. That was the last thing I thought I could use. But now I'm glad she left me. I'm glad she gave me the blues. You see, I went out and found me. I went out and found me someone new. That's why I can say this tonight. Hey, hey, the blues is all right. Hey, hey, the blues is all right. Oh, hey, hey, the blues is all right. Hey, hey, the blues is all right. It's all right. It's all right. Every day and night. Let's testify. Say it again, y'all. Hey, hey, the blues is all right. 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 It's all right. It's all right. Every day and night. I'm gonna play it for you now. I'm glad she left me. I'm glad she the blues. You see, I'm grateful to the blues. It was the blues that brought me to you. Yeah. You see, if she had never given me the blues, I never would have found someone sweet like you. That's why I can say it, y'all. Hey, hey, the blues is all right. Hey, hey, the blues is all right. Oh, hey, hey, the blues is all right. Hey, hey, the blues is all right. It's all right. It's all right. Every day and night. I just gotta say it again. Y'all help me testify. Hey, the blues is all right. Hey, hey, the blues is all right. Oh, hey, hey, the blues is all right. Hey, hey, the blues is all right. It's all right. It's all right. Every day and night. Do it again. Say it. Hey, hey, the blues is all right. You said, hey, hey, the blues is
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from around the world, this is Uncle Funky Larry Jones, and it's now time for the Papa C Blues and Southern Soul Show with your host, DJ Papa C.
That's right. I'm your host, and good evening and happy Monday. I'm your host, DJ Papa C. Welcome to another edition of our Blues and Southern Soul Show on this Monday. Hope y'all have had a good weekend, and hope you all stayed warm. Hope you all wrap your pipes. Before I get into that, let me give a shout out to Uncle Funky Larry Jones for that gracious introductory. If you want to hear more of that voice, you can catch Uncle Funky every Saturday from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. on KTSU 90.9. His segment is called The Ultimate Backyard Party. So yeah, it's cold out, y'all. It is cold out. And since it was so cold, I had opportunity to stay home the entire weekend, except Friday. Friday I was at the club and do my thing, but Saturday and Sunday it was a rare day off for me, so had opportunity to kick my feet up, hang out with the missus and my daughters, and it was nice. It was nice to be in slow motion. Hello, Linda from Canada, and my sister Stacia Smith, Tamara, Wee Wee. Thank y'all for joining us. Yeah, so I hope you all didn't forget to wrap your pipes. And bring your pets in and cover your flowers like my wife did. She was out there just covering up all the plants from the elements. But what I wanted to say is I had a brain fart. Yeah, thank y'all. Thank everybody who sent me birthday cheers, phone calls, and texts for my birthday. It was special and it really meant a lot. I was going to do a little party this past Saturday at the club at Chad's where I DJed on Saturdays, but the weather didn't permit. Hello, Cheryl McAteer. The weather didn't permit. And so, maybe next year. I'm good with it. I was blessed to see another year, so feeling good. I like to think I'm looking good. And I'm here. So yeah, it's Monday in the city, and it's a cold Monday. The weatherman said we have one more cold snap tomorrow. Not looking forward to it because when I go to work tomorrow, I have to spend 48 hours at the fire station. So I hope the fires are kind to us and all the 911 calls are kind to us where we don't have to do a whole lot of work because I'm not a big fan of being out in the cold weather. I mean, I love the cold. This is my time of year because, of course, I was born in January. Obviously, I just celebrated the birthday. So I'm a polar bear, but I mean, I don't like hanging outside. Hello, Sister Calloway. Yeah, I don't like hanging outside, but I do like the fact that you get the chance to layer up and dress real nice. You don't have to, burn your AC. Save a little change during the winter time. So that's nice. So, but make sure y'all, if you haven't already, wrap your pipes, bring your pets in, and take care of your little daffodils or your roses or if you have plants on the outside. So today we have a real good lineup today. I'm excited about. We have a hey Denise, welcome to the show. Hello, sister-in-law. I'm Sister Jill Payton from St. Louis. Checking in. Yeah. So we have a really good lineup, y'all, tonight. We have two artists and we have a speaker. Hadn't had a speaker in a while. Yeah, I guess we have about 2 weeks ago. But yeah, we have a speaker tonight. And we have two artists. Actually, they're both from Georgia. So we're on a different time frame. It's early for us and kind of late for them, but they're gonna hang in there and hang out with us. And just a little bit, I will tell you who they are. Next week, I'm gonna give y'all a heads up. We have a historian who's going to join the show. And I was watching her story. We go to the fire station, and I'll tell the story again next week. I was surfing the internet, and I ran across this young lady. Jill, you got 10 inches of snow? My goodness. And my cousin Greg watching. What's up, Greg? Oh, before I get into next week, let me share something with y'all because if you ever watch my page, I'm always posting a lot of political stuff. And I was looking at some results for the 18th Congressional District. You have Kristen Menefee and Amanda Edwards in runoff. The voter turnout for the early election is real low. And I can't understand why the voter turnout is low. I mean, some people, I don't know if the cold weather, it hasn't been cold every night. But also, you don't have to be out there long, but I don't understand. Hello, Lady Audrey. Thank you for joining us. I don't understand why the voter turnout is low for this this election. And not only this election, for whatever reason, we're just not motivated to go to the polls. And because we're not motivated to go to the polls, everybody, if you're watching the news, watching cable news, you see what's going on in Minnesota. And all this could have been different, I believe, if folk would have been motivated and went to the polls for our presidential election. But it is what it is. But I was reading an article on social media, and the voter turnout for early voting so far has been extremely low. Why? I don't know, but to me, politics play an important part of our life, and who we elect play an important part of our life. So for those of you who forgot, or are going to wait for election day, I think the last day for early voting is tomorrow. So if you will, those of you who live in the city, please make an effort. Tell your friends and your family members, and like President Obama said, tell Pookie and them, mom and them, and sister and them, and cousin and them, to go to the polls. It takes about 10 or 15 minutes out of their time. So let's make a difference. And I thought I'd throw that 3 cents in there. But nevertheless, I was telling you about this young lady who I read a story on her, and I contacted her for next week, and she said, yes, I would be delighted to come on the show, and I'm excited about it, but you won't know who it is until I put out the flyer. But I think that you all will find it fascinating if you like history, like I do. But I'm going to play a song like I always do, and after this song, I will bring on our first guest. So y'all just stand by. Happy Monday, happy Monday. Johnny Taylor say slide on, y'all.
Everybody come out and dance. Don't be afraid. Just give yourself a chance. Ain't no secret how to do the steps. Come on, people, and join the red. Slide on. 2 steps to the right. Slide on. To the back. Yeah. Slide on. Yeah. 2 steps to the right. Just slide on. To the right. You take 2 steps to the left. You take 2 steps to the right. Slide to the back, yo. And rock it all night. Slide on. Yeah. 2 steps to the right. Slide on. Hey. Slide on. Yeah. 2 steps to the right. Slide on. You can't do it sitting there in your seat. Come on, people, get up on your feet. Try it, people, see what you can do. Now you got it, you then you slide on. Here we go. Get a bass, man, son. Get a guitar, son. He likes to slide too. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slide on and slide on. Hey, slide on and slide on. Yeah. Slide on. And slide on. Well, when you want to make body move, jump into the slip and slide into the groove. Don't be afraid to let yourself go. Come on, baby, get out on the floor and slide on. Everybody slide on. Let me tell you. Slide on. And slide on. Let me tell you now. All you fellas, don't be scared. Like you can do it, just like Fred. All you ladies, do it like Lucy. Get on down and pop the coochie. Slide on, slide on, slide on. Hey,
Hey,
slide on.
that's how I can start off my set. Get me motivated, y'all.
Baby, you
I'm ready to slide all night.
Hey.
Floyd Butler, Teresa Wells. How y'all doing? Welcome to the show. I gotta send a special shout out to DJ Bubble Ye. DJ Bubble Ye, he's all over the internet, man. So I appreciate you joining my show, man. Let me know I'm doing a little something right, man. You burning it up. I ain't seen you get busy on the internet, man. I think I didn't actually downloaded some of your sets on that, Bubby A. So yeah, thank you for joining my show, man. What city you in, man? Get an opportunity, hit me up. Floyd Butler, Teresa Webb, Lady Archer, thank y'all. LaDonna Ward Jones, thank y'all for joining the show. But this is the time of the show, y'all. We're bringing our first guest. Our first guest is has his PhD at a young age. I mean, a real sharp young man. And I got to put this a precursor out there. I'm an employee of his. Yeah, Bubby, yeah, you're in Dallas, Texas, man. Thank you for hanging out with me, man. I appreciate it. You tag somebody in the show, man. Let me know Bubby Ye is hanging out with DJ Papa C on the Monday night, man, on the Blues and Southern Soul show. So thank you for checking out the show, man, because I check out a lot of your sets on social media, on YouTube. Like the way you I like your mixes and way you put it down, man. Appreciate it. But this next guest, first guest coming up is goes by the name of Dr. Darnell Cooper. Good evening.
Good evening, Papa C. How you doing today, sir?
Hey man, it's I won't say stormy Monday, but I call it cold Monday.
It's Blue Monday, man. Blue Monday.
Oh, it's all right. It's not too bad, man. I mean, around here, when it dropped below 60, people pulling out their leathers and get to drive and act like act like they up in the East Coast and
In the Midwest.
Austin, but it's not that bad. So I'm enjoying the weather. But let me say thank you for joining our show on a Monday night, and welcome.
Hey, thank you so much, Papa C, for the invitation. So good to see you and see you in a different element. I get a chance to see you live in action on Sunday nights, but I know we've talked a lot about your podcast, you and my dear friend Funky Larry, but I had not had a chance to be here with you guys. So definitely thank you for the invitation.
Yeah, I forgot to mention Funky Larry. He does TSU plays every Monday night and Saturday games. So he's produces the game in the studio, at the station. So right now during basketball season, it's kind of, excuse me, it's kind of hit or miss for him on Monday nights, which I totally understand. But he's still part of the show. But
Right.
you know, duty calls.
Duty calls, duty calls. Well, I'm sure he's listening. So, hey, Funky, I wanted to just say, as you say, your Eagle Scout is here and present. Thanks for the invitation, buddy. I look forward to seeing you soon.
Yeah. So tell our listeners and our viewers from everywhere, East Coast, West Coast, Texas, Houston, a little something about Dr. Donnell Cooper.
Well, again, those who do not know me, most know me as being a true value community servant. I've built most of my tenure just by really being relevant in the community, paying it forward to our constituents of the local community. Many that know me know that I've recently ran in 23-24 for city council, but I've led many nonprofits throughout the city as well. And so really have just really paved the way for just really paying it forward to the community, rebuilding the community of where I was born and raised, and still continuing to doing that right now, currently today.
Now, when you mentioned some of your nonprofits, tell us a little bit about your nonprofits that you are involved in, and how does it value the community as a whole?
A lot of the local community know me from my days of scouting, as I was one of the leading directors for the Boy Scouts of America here in the Houston area, overseeing one of the largest minority African American areas of scouts, which is the W.O. Davis area, which covers pretty much all of our mega Black churches here in the Houston area. Prior to that, I spent about 18 years at Houston Community College, built my tenure throughout my years of education, not only as a director with the college, but also as an adjunct professor as well. So I've touched a lot of lives, not only in the administration role, but also in the classroom teaching ESL second language, also doing a dual role with government and history as well. Prior to that, spent a lot of time leading as the leading president for the largest tenured for the Great Eastern Frontiers Club, who currently organizes the largest celebration for Dr. King Day, which is known for the MLK Breakfast, which is normally held before the parade. Prior to the pandemic, spent over 30 years right there at the Georgia O'Brien Convention Center. And of course, due to COVID and the pandemic, we went virtual. So to this day, that breakfast is now featured live through KHOU Channel 11. That is the only day throughout the 365 days throughout the year that is a blackout day for Deborah Duncan. So instead of seeing Deborah Duncan on King Day, you see the MLK breakfast. And that was a very vital tenure time for me, because very, very special opportunity where we had an opportunity to touch the lives of Harris County students across the country. The organization has given away over $3 million over the last 30 years of scholarships to local students through high school education. And so that was a very vital time. And I've served as president for the last 10 years, and I stepped down on last year. So just through some of my professional as well as nonprofit ethic work, I've built a name for myself in regards to just what I've been able to give back to the community, as we say, paying it forward.
I think that's awesome, Donnell. When I started my show, April will be a year, and a lot of folks don't know this. I'm gonna say this: when I'm always active on social media with posting political stuff and DJing everywhere I DJ. I don't care if I'm a Superstar over here, over there. I'm posting. So one young lady, she hit me up in my messenger. She said, "You're so popular and you're so busy." She said, "You need to have a platform. I think you can wake up a lot of folks." And I started right after the presidential election because I was very disappointed in the turnout and our participation. And so one of the platforms of the show, I get to highlight people, not only inform people, but get to highlight people in our community that's making a difference in making a change. When you and I spoke a while back, even before I started playing the club, I was very impressed being so young. And your resume, I thought was very impressive. I mean, we could get a million Donnell Coopers in the world. I think it'd be a whole lot better. But something I had mentioned to Donnell about it's a little club that he owns. It's the Pink Building on Scott Street, which I play it on Fridays and Sundays. He came back to the hood. Right now, if any of y'all familiar with Third Ward used to be Emancipation used to be Darling Street. And back in the day, man, it was like watching the movie Car Wash on TV. It was a busy street, everything went. But my point being, nobody wanted anything to do with what they call Midtown now. They call it Midtown now, but you could get any corner you want, any little shotgun house you wanted for a quarter. Okay. Now we have a lot of gentrification going on in the hood. But what he did, y'all, he came back to the hood, he took the club, revitalized it, poured a whole lot into it, and made that whole area a whole lot better. And so I guess my point, what I'm getting at is that I think your whole calling is to be a servant and a giver and make things better. Now, also, he mentioned Boy Scout. Y'all know Donnell, Dr. Cooper, he went as high as he can go for his, what is that, Eagle Scout?
Eagle Scouts, yeah.
And Eagle Scouts are not, how can I put it, in our community, it's very, very extremely rare. Do you know about how many Eagle Scouts we have in the community?
Well, I will say I'm not sure on the accurate number, but I will say that Will Avenue leads the breeding of African American Scouts, Eagle Scouts throughout the country. And so Will Avenue still holds that title across the country as being able to produce or has produced the most African American Eagle Scouts throughout the country.
Yeah. Now let's go back to your foundation for a minute. Now, you still involved in your foundation, right?
Still involved in the foundation. I mean, it's funny you mentioned foundation because I'm actually sitting here right now with my foundation. So my mother and father, I'm here in my parents' house now. My father's 85 years old, makes 86 in April, and my mom is 80 years old, makes 81 in October. But we're here live in the kitchen here in South Park. Listen to that's so that is my foundation. So by being the only child, I get a chance to cherish the foundation with them every day. And so I try to do my due diligence by, putting my eyes on them throughout the week. As we know, that this is a busy world. And of course, as me and you say, Papa C, we are busy men, but you can never be too busy for your foundation, which is your parents. So when you say foundation, I would not be the person who I am, carrying the legacy of the Pink Building from my father who ran it for over 15 years, would not be who I am today without that foundation. And a lot of that education also comes from the foundation. Will, my mom, my mother was born and raised in education, came out of college teaching vocational school. All of my family has in some form of, if they were not superintendents, they're principals. And so that has been a bread and butter of what I've cultivated in my career is taking on that torch of building my career in education as well.
That's awesome. So tell me a little bit about your educational climb.
So, educational climb, of course, step from the stewardship, right here in Houston. I started off with private school right here in South Park, went to St. Philip Neri. Pretty much all of my elementary and secondary was private school. I did 2 years of public school, which was at Hartman Middle School. And I always had a love for the band. I've been playing saxophone since I was 5 years old, but I always wanted to go to Yates High School. Yates High School and Southern University was always my tier. And so, back then, you had to live in the district in order to, or at least know someone who had the address in order for you to go to that high school. So, of course, I was zoned in Sterling, but I really wanted to go to Yates. So I had an aunt that lives over off Scott. You can share these type of things now. It's legal now. So you can share these type of stories now. But I had an aunt that lived over off Scott, so I used her address, and that's what guided me the opportunity to Fortitude to go over to Yates. I was drum major the entire time I was there in the band. But my senior year, I wanted to go to Southern. My band director said, "Well, you want to go to Southern University in Louisiana, and that band is all brass. And so, what are you going to do?" So, my senior year, I transitioned and learned how to play trombone, and I had a full scholarship to Southern University on trombone. Marched with the Southern Jukebox. Majored there in criminal justice with a minor in sociology. Always had a desire to go into law enforcement. So I worked in every facet of law enforcement, with the exception of being a police officer. So I've done criminal, federal, parole, probation. I've worked in the Harris County courts. But that calling was not there for me long term. I had an opportunity to come back here to Houston from the grad school at Texas University in public administration. And then just kind of went on a world-renowned tour with the public sector, working for several nonprofits in corporate America, including ExxonMobil across the country, which actually brought me back here to Houston. And later in life, after you start a family and your career takes off, and so always wanted to have a PhD opportunity behind me, and I was at Fortitude later in life to be able to attend the esteemed Leaders College Christian University to obtain my PhD in philosophy. And so this has been a definite stewardship, something that I passed down to my girls. I've set the torch high for my daughters, who are my oldest daughters now, the travel nurse, working on her master's right now. And my youngest daughter is finishing up her junior year at LSU. And so I've set the torch high for them to be able to climb in this America. And I think in this political landscape that we live in right now, I think the education is a foundation that many of us don't have, that we actually are going to need right now in this political landscape that we're living in. As you're seeing across the country, so many jobs that are being distorted, so many people that are being laid off. There's no value. There's no loyalty anymore in corporate America. And so education is something you could always fall back on, whether it be starting your own tenure, your own business, which is what I've recently done, or just continuing to move around and be relatable, in this corporate sector.
Man, that's a lot in a short period of time, man. Be so young, man. And there's a disclaimer. Donnell played in the band with my younger brother, man. My brother Wayne.
Yes, I did. I did. Wayne's a great guy. We had some great times. We're in the band there together, and and the band has been a part of my culture. I remember going to Southern University, and the first day of the band, they were to say some people, these men to your left, men to your right, would be some of your best men in your wedding. They would be your best friends for a lifetime, and that's what so many of my dear friends across the country have been. Built some close. Tenured friends, and nothing like a joy going back to Southern University, standing in Mumford Stadium, listening to the jukebox. One of the leading bands across this country that can compete with any band, as they say, often imitated but never duplicated. Jukebox forever.
Old brass band, huh?
Yes, sir. Old brass band. I was in the band. My crab year was '94. That was the last year that Southern University was all men, was all boys. At that year, that's when Southern University band started doing a huge integration of young ladies. However, the only young ladies during my time up to 1994 was only the dancing dolls. So I was in that last tier of the all male rendition of Southern University jukebox.
Real briefly, let me touch on your political aspirations and what prompted your run for city council.
What prompted my tenure for city council was just really just wanted to take my community servant aspect to a larger capacity and a larger platform. It's one thing to do it on your own and do it, within a nonprofit sector, but being able to have that political aspect behind you as a servant, as a city council member, would just allow you to take that presence to a larger level. So in 2023, also on my birthday, I had an opportunity to launch a city at large campaign, which is something the first time candidate never does. They normally traditionally run for their district, but I had an opportunity to run for an at-large seat, an open seat, which was at that time was Michael Kubash, who was termed out at that time. This was the largest ticket on the ballot. There were 14 of us on the ballot, and my first time out, I had over 30,000 votes. Got down to the runoff, but there was, of course, as you talked about earlier, the low turnout rate. So there were two other minorities in the race, and we actually split the minority vote, which cut my opportunity to get into the runoff. In the political landscape, you always want to be planning for the runoff. You can never plan for the win because that's not enough people voting. So to carry a vote for 51% in the first round is probably rare to none. So you always want to plan for the runoff. But I will say, Papa C, that was one of probably the best opportunities that I've ever experienced in my life. running a campaign for the first time ever, a year and a half. Definitely setting some high priorities for myself. Distancing yourself from family, running in, burning the candle from both sun up to sundown for a year and a half was definitely. But the amount of people that I met along that journey, and of course, to this day, almost 2 years later, that thorn still sticks me every morning that I lost that race. I'm a champion. I'm a winner by trade, by the foundation that's been set in principles in my life, and but not losing at that level, that sticks with me. But thankful for some of the mentors that have centered around my life, have shown me that what I won in that race was an opportunity for branding, was an opportunity for success for the next journey. And you think about some of the greatest pioneers across this country and this city who have ran 2 or 3 times. Mary Turner ran 3 times. Sheila Jackson Lee, Congresswoman, 3 times before they even had an opportunity to serve over 40 years of their time. And so, what I set myself to say is that I will be definitely on the ballot coming soon for 2027, which will be the next city council election. So that will be an announcement coming very, very soon for next opportunity. And that seems to be the culture. I think one thing that I was able to cultivate was a brand name for myself in that political space. But people saw a quality campaign, and they saw me, who I am every day. They saw a genuine person. They saw something fresh, something new. And I wish every day that some of our founder political constituents would just take an opportunity sometimes to just reach back and groom others. I don't know what it is about some of our political leaders. I love them all to death, but we just want to sit on the barrier forever. And sometimes I think that's what has cultivated a burnout within our inner city communities, especially some of our younger voters who are looking for something fresh, something new. They're looking for a newer narrative. They're looking for someone who can speak on their behalf, who can be relatable to their story, to their current journey. And we don't have a lot of that going across the country. So when you see some of the Jasmine Crockett's across the country and the ratio of what the barriers of which she has been able to touch, some of the Betos of the world, those were movers and shakers who just had a younger message to really rejuvenate some of the population that's coming up right now. But again, and I will set that torch again for myself. To be back in that limelight, and so that's why I still continue to stay relevant in the community. And so, as I coming up this week will be 29, will be on the 29th, will be 2 months with the Peak Building. I say sometime as I go in there every day, the constituents that I love and dear, they still don't even know me. They don't even know me from the outside world. A lot of people that I know within the Pink Building, I know them through my dad. I know them through the years of his time of owning the Pink Building, but don't really know who I am as a person. And so that's what I'm really excited about, is being able to invite them to be a part of this new journey as we go back into that political space very soon.
Well, you got that burn desire, and you have that fire inside of you. So there's no doubt in my mind, even knowing you on a personal level, that you're going to be successful because you're persistent, and everything about you says you're a winner. But speaking about the Peak Building, before I let you go, let's tell the folk a little something about the Peak Building, what they're missing, the experience that they're missing that comes to the Pink Building, and tell them what the Pink Building is all about, and the name of the Pink Building.
Yeah, well, the name of the new Pink Building is Ray's Superstar Club, and many people still coming today and wondering who is Ray. So Ray is me and my dad's middle name, and so me and my dad are doing this venture together. As I stated earlier, I'm carrying over a legacy that my dad left behind. My dad let the club go. Well, let me start back. So this building makes 50 years old this year. This building was built, was created by a gentleman named Mr. Raymond Portier, which happened to be my dad's best friend back in 1975. And Mr. Raymond Portier ran the Superstar Club for over 18 years. My dad was able to be as a companionship friend, and my dad carried on that torch. Mr. Raymond Portier later on passed away. My dad ran the club for over 15 years there, and when he decided to walk away around roughly 2005, of course, due to my career and my travel life, I just was not in a position to carry on that legacy. And in some time, I probably have never publicly shared that with my dad, but that really kind of haunted me that I was not in a position to carry on that legacy. But over 20 years later, that has come full circle. So the same gentleman, Mr. Mike Williams, who we passed the club on to, has been running it for the last 20 years, been subleasing it. But the Pink Building's been closed down. This past October made a whole year. And so I was in a position to share the story with, with my mom and dad, what they think about supporting me in these endeavors. And my dad was like, "How are you going to do that as busy as you are?" And I said, "Well, I want to make time for it. My goal is that March of this year I'll be 50 years old, and just kind of want to start kind of making a 10-year turn to start doing something historical for my life personally. I put in a lot of midnight off for other people for over 30 years, and still look back at this time and say that I don't own anything until now we walked into the Pink Building. So this is truly a legacy, but most importantly, an honor to be able to have my dad by my side each and every day, just to be able to see him, sitting back, drinking his Bud Light, smiling and engaging with his friends. That's what foundation should look like. And sadly to say, our culture, as a minority culture, we don't do that enough. We stand by the white side. A lot of times we see other cultures do it every day. It's almost like they have a trade book. It's almost like they're born with their birth certificate, how they do it so well. And so I'm hoping that the legacy that I'm carrying and the supporters who will come out every day to the Pink Building will see that they can do this as well. And so we definitely want to thank the supporters within the last 2 months that have supported the Superstar Club. We thought about going into this venture, closing 2 days a week. But when that first 2 weeks, people say, "No, we need this place open every day." And so I think that we have definitely done our due diligence. And it's been a little hard to sit still these 2 winter days. We were closed Sunday and closed today. Sunday, thanks to you, Papa C, and the supporters, has been some of our biggest days. So, of course, when you see legacy and you see money being made, you never want to close on your busiest days, but you also got to think about your health. You got to think about your family. You got to think about your safety as safety as well. So we definitely know the supporters are ready to come back full fledged with us on tomorrow. So for all the listeners, know that the Pink Building will be back open tomorrow, 7 days a week, starting back tomorrow. And we never know what the highlights of the weather would bring. We could have been the daredevils and said, "No, we're gonna stay open," but we wanted to support our mayor and our city officials by being appropriate and making sure that all of our loved ones were off of the roads and safe. And so, if you have not experienced the new Rays, as they call the Rays Superstar Club 5.0, you want to stop by. If you remember anything about Jay's Fine Dining over on Cavalcade, or some of the fine dining places throughout the city back in the days, that's what we're bringing back. That old blues, rhythm and soul flavor. No hookah, no young crowd, no youngsters. We want that old school 55 and up blues flavor. And so we have some of the hottest DJs across the city. DJ Papa C being one, DJ Jazzy Jeff, DJ Luscious Ice. So again, if you're up on the strip, OST, you're over in the South Side, Sunny Side, or you're all around the city, come by and visit us. We'd definitely love to have your hospitality and greet you at the door.
And what's that address of the Pink Building?
So that's 8128 Scott. 8128 Scott. The Pink Building has a fresh coat of paint on it, still pink. And again, we are excited about the revitalization that's going on in Sunnyside. They are actually redeveloping Scott Street right now. It's so good to see sidewalks that are being developed, new gas lines that are being poured. All of the medians are being completely redeveloped. So I would say this is a perfect time to reinvent the Pink Building. Based upon what the new community, is dwelling right now, and we have some wonderful upcoming ideas and longevities that we want to be able to bring. And so, as we know, food is a big element and a big missing element. So, as being a community servant, I want to be able to pay it forward and bring back a new invention of a Raised Superstar kitchen, a 24-hour kitchen where the community can have hot meals. Even when the superstar is closed, you can stop by and get you a hot plate. And so there's, as you can imagine, I've been vegan now 4 years, and I struggle in the evening because there's nowhere in the community I can really go eat outside of going down on Butterfunk Kitchen to get me some fried okra. But not many places I can go eat in the community. So want to be able to have some hot meals and before our constituents to be able to make sure when they get out on the road, sober up a little bit with some hot on their stomachs.
There you have it, y'all. That's Dr. Darnell Cooper. And if you want to see him, if you come to the Pink Building, more than likely you're gonna see that towering figure. He stands about 6'5", 6'4", 6'5", so he can't help but to see him. But if you want to have a good time, 7 days a week, especially on the weekends, it's definitely a grown folk environment. I'm there on Fridays and Sundays, but you have Jazzy Jeff and Luscious Ice there as well, and there's always good music, grown folk music, of course. got to be age appropriate and dressed appropriate. And it's definitely a nice grown folk spot. He came in and he did a total makeup on the inside and made it look totally different. Where it's definitely cozy and it's almost to the point I want to call it church because we got the same returning members almost. They come sit in their same spot and they really have a good time. So if you look for something to do on weekends or throughout the week, you definitely want to come by and see us. I know Super Bowl Sundays coming and I'll be in the building. So if you know anything about Ray's Superstar on Sundays, if you don't get there early, then you're gonna be holding up one of those walls.
Definitely. So please stop by. Again, 7 days a week. Again, we're kicking off every Monday with Blues Mondays. With some live music on Mondays. Tuesdays, it's definitely hoses on. Wednesdays, latest night. Happy hours every day from 4 to 8. We're kicking off something coming the first of the month on Thursday. Going to be men's night, gentlemen's nightcap, with a late night happy hour for our men. And of course, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Papa C bringing up on the rear on Friday and Sunday. So definitely stop by and see us. Definitely got a treat for you when you come by. Again, we're all about customer service, at the fortitude of bringing that back to Sunnyside and the culture. So look forward to seeing everyone soon.
That's awesome. You speak of Thursday nights. What DJ you have on Thursday night for that men's night?
Well, Papa C, why don't you go and share that with us? Because we talked earlier, and so we can make that publicly. I stand and support you. So why don't you go and share the good news that we're gonna bring forward starting this coming Thursday?
So if y'all ever want to see an all-star lineup of DJs, good talent DJs, you talking about Luscious Ice starting it off, and then you have myself, and you got Jazzy Jeff, and then we got this guy by the name of Badass DJ Pooh me in the building. And Pooh is one of the hottest DJs in the city. So I think Superstar's hitting a home run. And so if you want entertainment at a reasonable price and reasonable drinks. We forgot to add that. Reasonable drinks and a good waitress staff and a bar staff with a bunch of smiles and dressed appropriate. So if you want this is a good environment, period. Y'all come on, stop by. Ray's Superstar, 8128 Scott Street. And I guarantee you it'll be a good experience for you.
And don't forget Funky Larry. I'm waiting on you, brother. I got it. Your first cocktail on me. Funky Larry Jones' personal announcement. You've been summoned, sir.
Yeah, well, we're gonna pop in after we leave the radio station one day. When we come in, we're gonna cold call you. This is
okay.
Gonna pop in
all
on
right.
you, man.
Okay, all right.
We don't some good and strong.
Yes, sir.
Y'all, it's Dr. Donnell Cooper. Donnell, I appreciate you taking time out your Monday night and joining us.
Hey, man, I appreciate you as well, Papa C. And thanks again to the listeners, man. You guys enjoy and be safe out there.
Well, you get ready to announce that city council run. Make sure you come on back on the show.
Yes, sir. We'll do. I'll need all those donations.
We got you.
All right, Papa C.
Have a good night. Take
care. Bye-bye.
All right, that was Dr. Donnell Cooper. Y'all, he's the owner and his dad of Ray's Superstar. And now it's that time of the show that we bring in our musical guests on. And once I play this song, we will introduce our first musical guest from Georgia. Y'all stand by. Anitra Days, Sarah Wheeler, Deborah Baines, Leroy Allen.
Oh, she didn't.
My man said, "Wait, cousin TP, Tony Park in the building."
My bags to leave. I thought she would start to cry. I sit around my room and grieve. But you're the girl. She fooled me this time. She acted like I was the last thing on her mind. I would like to start all over again. Baby, can I change my mind? I just wanna change my mind. Baby, let me change my mind. As I I took those steps toward that open door, knowing all the time, oh Lord, I just didn't want to go. But she didn't give me no sign.
Somebody, Mike. Nene.
Nothing that would make me change my mind. I would like to start all over again. Baby, can I change my mind? Please, 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 baby. I just want to change my mind. Oh, I played my games many times before.
I see you breathe.
Just let me tell
My
y'all,
niece in the building.
oh, I never reached the door. But ooh, the wind is high out tonight. I keep looking back, but my baby's not in sight. I would like to start over again. Baby, can I change my mind? Baby, let me change my mind. I'm so sorry, baby. Baby, I love you.
All right, y'all. It's that time of the program. We bring in our musical artists that's coming to the show. And our first guest, she has a unique name, and I'm going to let her explain that name. What you got next? What I got in my glass? Well, it's not alcohol. This is something. And I'm talking a whole lot. It's gonna keep my throat from being dry. So yes, it's legal. It's tea. It ain't brown Kool-Aid, baby. It's brown tea. Oh, she's glad to see him go. Yes. Lady Archer, would you say she's glad to see him go? What's up, Chrissy Love? Chrissy Love in the building. My girl, Chrissy Love. So yeah, my first guest, y'all, she goes by the name of Shortcut. And Shortcut, happy Monday, happy Monday, happy Monday, and welcome to the Papa C Blues and Southern Soul Show. Can you hear me?
I can hear you fine. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you good now.
Oh, okay. Hello,
I think-
everyone.
You have two laptop up. It's echoing.
Am I echoing?
You have a phone and a laptop?
I don't have my laptop on. When I got home, it wasn't charged.
Oh, so you got your phone.
I have my phone.
Okay, well, we're not roll with the echo.
Let's see. How about now? Am I still echoing?
Let me see.
Is it better?
No, you're not. That's better.
Is it better?
Yeah, I think that's better. I was here. And I'm still hearing myself. That's okay. We can do it.
You can hear echo?
I can hear you. Don't speak.
Anyway, let's go with it. How you doing?
DJ Papa C, what's up, baby?
Hey, we're in the building. Every time, every night. Okay, how many guests I have? You know, I'm always excited about it. And the night I get excited. And I get to introduce folks. The artists of the world. Shortcut.
Yeah.
All the folks that don't know Shortcut.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Can you hear me okay?
Well, I hear you fine, but my voice is echoing.
Yeah, you're a little muffled to me. We got to figure that out. Let's see. How about now? Is it better?
Try to mute me for a minute.
Okay.
Mic check one. Okay. See, now I'm not echoing. So it might be on your side, but if you can't adjust it, that's okay. We'll get through the interview. But when you unmute me, I can hear the echo. But that's okay.
Okay,
That's
give me a second. Let me try to figure mine out. My end.
Richmond.
How about
Virginia.
now? Is worse?
Mic check. That's good. Oh no, I'm still echoing. That's okay.
You said that was better?
Oh, no, I still hear myself. Except when you mute. Oh, you don't.
Okay.
You have a cell phone, right?
Hold up. Let's see what's going on here. How about now?
Mic check. Okay. Now
Is
I
that
hear
better?
myself. That's better. A lot
Okay.
better. Now, the first thing I want to know, where did the name Shortcut come from?
Well, I was in a motorcycle club. When I first joined the motorcycle club, I had to have a name. So when I was online to do it, we went out to different outings in Richmond, Virginia. I'm from Richmond, Virginia. And we went to different outings and we went to this party and I used to wear a short cut all the time and still do. So this guy came up to me and he said, "You know what your name should be in the motorcycle world?" I said, "What?" And he said, "Shortcut." He said, "Because every time I see you, your shortcut be on fire. You rock a shortcut." So I was like, "Okay, thank you." And that's how I got the name, and I had it ever since. It's been like 10 years now,
And it stuck. Huh?
and it's stuck.
So when you decided to start your musical journey, it was easy, huh? There it was. Shortcut in the building.
Shortcuts in the building. I got a song say, "Here comes Shortcut."
So speaking of Shortcut in the building and her musical journey, tell me when all of it began.
I'm sorry, say that again.
I say, speaking of Shortcut and her musical journey, tell me when all that began.
Well, we all come up in the church. So I've been singing on the church choir. It used to be called the Sunbeam Choir. Shady Grove Baptist Church, again in Virginia, and New Line Church, again in Virginia. With mom, you didn't have no other choice but to do something in the church. So I started singing probably when I was 4 years old. But this music thing that I'm doing now, um, it's something I always wanted to do, but I was scared to step out. So I said, okay. I'm getting all kinds of texts telling me about my phone, but I said, okay, um, I'm gonna do this. So my manager, E1, he used to DJ at a place we have had in Richmond, Virginia. And he was like, "Shortcut, you got that. You need to do your own because you always up here singing somebody else's music. So now you need to do your own." So I was like, "All right, let's see how it's going to work." So that's been about 5 years ago, 4 years ago. That's been exactly 4 years ago. And ever since then, I've been carrying on. This is my type of carrying on.
Well, all y'all don't know that's a song. That's my type of carrying on. But I watched a lot of your videos on Instagram and TikTok, and you were, performing different places. Even you doing in your little impromptu shows when you're just hanging out with friends and all of that, and you're singing cover songs. I was just,
Yes.
I was just checking out. I took about 30 minutes. I was on your page just checking out. I say, "Oh, girl, you got some talent." you know.
But thanks,
And so,
thanks for studying me. Thank you for checking me out.
yeah, I do that a lot. I mean, one thing about the show when it comes to me having when I have political figures or a person that like the guy who just left, Dr. Cooper, I'm always doing a whole lot of reading. You know, I'm a firefighter, a paramedic. When I go to the fire station, like in the morning, my next guest that's coming on next week, I'll sit there in the office when I get to work after I check out all my equipment. I'll just do like hours and hours of research and start taking I might take a whole page of notes. It might not
Okay.
use it, but I'll just study and, you know, think of different things I think that's interesting that I need to cover. But for the most part, I might look over them, but I like all my conversation with either I'm speaking with political artists, I mean political guests, or a musical musician, or just self artist yourself. I like everything to be organic, just a natural conversation as a whole, though.
Right. Okay. Yeah, well, that's a
Yeah,
good thing.
yeah, yeah,
That's a
yeah,
good
yeah.
time. Good thing. You take time to, you know, check people out and find out who they are and what they're trying to do and where they're going. And yeah, that is really a good thing.
I do, I do, I do, and it's a constant. I do it every week. I do it every week. I have a whole library right here, but you know, the brain is just burning right now. So I got to make some more. I got to buy some more gigabytes because I got to move space over right here. So, because you
I
know,
understand. I
you
get
know,
it.
yeah. Well, you know what? People think being a DJ is an easy job, but it actually, you talk to any DJ, it's not because walking in the room, like I walk in the club every Friday. I play the club on Saturdays, play the club on Sundays. You go in there, you got to read that crowd, and you got to have all this information in your brain. Now, just think about
Right.
me overload and reading about these artists. And I might pull up a shortcut song. I say, man, her BPM with this song would go with this song right here. But I got to make it make sense. If I'm talking about love, I can go to the next song talking about hate. You know, I got to
I
make
know that.
flow
Got to
for
make
a
it make
minute.
sense.
Yeah. So anyway, I say that to say it's always information overload all the time because even when I'm not researching, I'm sitting here in my office and I'm going over different mixes and different music. I'm gonna play here and I'm gonna play that, play here, do that, do that right there. So, but
Okay.
so it's not about me tonight. It's about Shortcut. So you know, when I met Shortcut, y'all, Shortcut was in town. She did a little show in town, so she happened to stop by the club and she gave us a little sample. I said,
Yes, I
check
had a
out.
good time.
Yeah, she had some
I
pipes
had
on
a
and
good time.
I got to
I'm
have
coming
you
back
on.
to Texas real soon.
Yeah, they show you some mad love that night.
Yeah, they did. I loved it.
Yeah,
Thank you, Texas.
yes, mad love.
Houston, Texas. Yeah.
So what I want to know is that what inspired you to meet this broke ass man?
Look, let me tell you how the broke ass man work. You got to live that life in order to understand what I'm talking about. And if you are female, 9 times out of 10, you don't live that life. So I lived the life and I had to realize and put all of it together. And that's how the song came out because I won't do it no more. But
So
when I
the
say broke ass man, I don't mean just financially because sometimes people fall on a hardship and you can't hate or don't like people because they are on a hardship. You see what I'm saying? So your spirit can be broken. You just can be a messed up individual. You just don't have your stuff together. You 99 years old, still living at home with mama. Yeah, I get it if you have to take care of her. I understand. But just living there to be Pollyann, no, I don't understand.
well, you know, we all have the I wouldn't say tenacity, but we have wherewithal to put our own selves up from our bootstrap. And so, you know, in society, and guys would tell me their stories a lot. I remember one time I made this call in an ambulance, and I used to do calls with SWAT when I was downtown. And we made this one bus, this young man, and they would have us in a room doing the briefing. And a lot of times you see SWAT or undercover, they all covered up. Well, we were there in the room and they wouldn't cover it up, and they would, it's like on TV. They were on a board saying, okay, he made the buy. This guy was selling, he's selling drugs. They went to the drug house. He had a shotgun. He had the pit bull here, blah, 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 blah. Well, they bring EMS along in case somebody got hurt, of course. And so sure enough, the guy ran out the back, tried to run. He ended up getting injured. We had to take him to the hospital along with police in back of the ambulance with us. I said, man, I was just talking to him. I used handcuffed to my stretcher, starting IV on and all this stuff. I said, man, you're a young guy. I said, man, what you gonna do with your life, man? He started cursing me out using, some comical language. Say, man, you don't know my story. It's rough out here. Well, you know what? My dad had left me. My dad was killed when I was 3 years old.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, he was shot. And I'm the last, and I went to 4 different colleges, okay? My college transcript says I have 232 college hours. And I, went to the military and retired from the fire department, Houston Fire Department, still work. So it's hard for me to be sympathetic toward people because, mom had to raise us, with government assistance, right?
Right.
Right. And so when guys, I'm speaking to guys, I'm not speaking to females that give you that poor me story or to me is always a lack of motivation. Because we all have a story.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. And life
So
deals
true.
you we playing dominoes or cards, and it depends on how you play it, how you move. So you can sit there and do it, make it happen.
That's right. And some people, they just don't want to make it happen. It's about somebody else making it happen for them. And we talking grown ass men and women. But some people just don't want to do right. Bottom line.
Yeah. That's it. So we came with this conversation because of this song, y'all. Broke Ass Man. So I have my girl Shotcut all the way from what part of Georgia you in, Shotcut?
I'm in Union City, Atlanta. I'm in Atlanta.
The ATL's in the building. So let's hear a little bit of that just about this broke ass man, y'all. From my girl Shotcut.
But we can't forget home. I always gotta represent Richmond, Virginia. That's home.
Virginia, stand up, Virginia.
You know what? I'm tired. I don't want no broke ass man. 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 Look at here, ladies. Come home word. He expect me to do it all. Cook, clean and wash. His funky stanky raw. Hey, still in the bed. He must have bumped his head. Sitting there drinking, taking shots to the head. All he wanna do is give me his meat. When his broke ass can't even buy me nothing to eat. I don't want no broke ass man. Hey, I don't want no broke ass man. I don't want no broke ass man. No, I don't want no broke ass man. Is this your man? Hey, smoking on blunt all day and night, chilling with his homeboy. Something just ain't right. Pockets empty, he's always gone, leaving me tired, stressed and all alone. Hey, wearing my car, returning on E. All of my face, begging for some rhyme. I don't want no broke ass man. I don't want no broke ass man. I don't want no broke ass man. I can't hear dressing so clean, carry to obtain, and never no green. Not even a dollar. Skinning and grinning when the smile is a joke. Hanging with the fellas when all y'all ass are broke. I don't want no broke ass man. You better tell them again, girl. I don't want no broke ass man. Hey, I don't want no broke ass man. I don't want no broke ass man. Hey, look at here. Let me take you to school and give you a class in shortcutology 402. Yeah, you know that broke ass man you got at home, that one that's financially non-productive. That one. Yeah, girl, I'm telling you, you better go ahead and lay him aside and go get you a handyman. You get it? Hand the man. When you get that handyman, you tell him, I don't want no broke ass man. No, not today. I don't want no broke ass man. You ain't make me do it, cause I'm done.
Oh,
No
man.
broke ass man.
I'm laughing because it comments Jill something else. Jill say scrub. Ray Jones, we can tell you about that gas station love, huh? Woo, shortcut. That song. Did you write that song or somebody wrote it for you?
Huh?
Did you write that song or someone wrote it for you?
No, I wrote that song myself. And you know, the producer of that song is TD Wizard. He's the same guy that did the Boots on the Ground for 803, TD Wizard. So him and I, we did come up with some words together. And my brother, Noki, we all sat down and got some words together. But no, that song was written by me. That's my song.
That's awesome. Now, how did you end up from Richmond, Virginia, going to Georgia?
I felt the opportunity for Southern Soul here was greater than it is in Virginia. In Virginia, they just starting to really catch on to Southern Soul. I've been doing this right here forever and a day. Okay. So I ain't just start wearing my cowboy boots and my cowboy hats. Cause that's an everyday thing for me that I wear hats and boots. Okay. So, but Virginia wasn't there yet. And so I came to Georgia prayerfully on a hope and prayer that my opportunity would be greater. And thank God it has been. So I'm just doing my thing. I'm doing me. Yeah, so that's how I end up from Virginia to Atlanta. Now, when I tell you my entire family is in Virginia, well, not entire family, but my intermediate family. You know, my children, my
Yeah,
grandchildren, my dad. I lost my mom 4 years ago, which bothers me every day of the week.
yeah.
But my family, my sisters, my brothers, my nephews, nieces, cousins, uncles, you know, it's all in Virginia. I am
That's where you.
actually in Atlanta. I have a few cousins here, but I don't know them. I couldn't tell you where they live. I mean, I know them, but I don't really deal with them like that. So my people in Atlanta are my friends that I have met over the years. I've only been here for, it's going on, it hasn't even been 3 years yet. So it's going on 3 years.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good thing about the show when it comes to, as you tell the name of the show, it's the Blues and Southern Soul Show. And the good thing about the show, we on 3 different platforms, 2 Facebook pages and YouTube. And YouTube, as well as is all over. So I've had people chime in from Cincinnati, from Nebraska,
Okay.
from watching the show, and that's what I like about the show is that it get a chance to give Southern Soul legs, arms, teeth, and a face, because Southern Soul is, you hear the Chitlin circuit or the blues circuit always in the South, the Carolinas, the Georgias,
South.
Texas, Louisiana. But
Yes.
the more it spread, the better the paper will get too. So, and like I said about rock and roll a long time ago,
Yeah.
Southern soul is here to stay.
Right. It's moving, and it's really moving. It's moving all across the world. So that's a good thing.
Well, when you got the King George, especially people like 803, when he, where them fans at, I mean, I mean, when he on cruise ships and on Good Morning America and those, TV shows that syndicated, I mean, that brings a lot of exposure to the genre of Southern Soul.
And it does. So, I'm one of those artists who don't mind giving credit where credit is due. So I thank 803. I'm thankful, trust me, because he opened some doors up for me and other Southern Soul artists and King George. I'm thankful because I gotta tell you, those dudes are doing their thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Well, as you saying that, you're thankful. Just like the DJ world, the music world, period. I don't care if you're dealing with R&B, uh, rap, or whatever. It's always got to be competitive, and it's enough in this world for everybody to eat.
That part.
So,
I
whether
agree.
yeah, and if you stay in this business long enough, you're gonna taste it. The jealousy,
You're gonna
I
taste
don't care.
it.
You're gonna taste
Even
it.
if you don't get full, you're gonna taste it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, tell me about another one of the hits you have.
Um, my latest one is called Down at the Trail Ride. Down at the Trail Ride was produced by um my producer that I use, Lab 101. And him and I, that song, my goddaughter came up with the words to the song. Um, But my producer, he produced it, and we got in there. Might been a few things. He's the type of producer. If I go in there with a song, he'd be like, "Well, okay, sure, 'cause we just got to move this around. We got to change it right here." So he's gonna make sure it's good. I'm
Yeah.
like, "Thank you, whatever it takes. Thank you." But yes. So Lab 101 is definitely doing some big things in my life, and that Down at the Trail Ride song, I like it because it's my first trail ride song, and I do trail rides.
Now, I got to brag for a minute, and then I'm gonna get you your song down the chair, but I got to brag for a minute on
Okay.
tech. Okay, not down here, but down here we do real trail ride.
Yeah.
We on
Okay.
horse. We have wagons. We have party wagons. Now I've
And me.
seen Georgia's version of trail rides, and their trail ride is a field meet sometime or a low boy full of YNs or ONs. Listen to me. Now, our version of trail ride, we listen to Zydeco, we listen to country, we listen to blues, we listen to Southern soul. Now the YNs, they won't throw in a little rap, depending on where you go.
And
But
that's it.
every time I seen a trail ride up in Georgia, I see four wheelers, I see low boys, and two horses. So,
I've seen the same thing, but okay.
so I'm bragging on Texas because I am a trail rider. I'm a cowboy. All right, we do it. We
Okay.
do it here. We do it big, not little. So that's my bit about trail ride because I actually I went online and I seen the trail ride up in California. Uh,
Hmm.
they did a show, a movie called Concrete Cowboy up in Philadelphia. Yeah,
Okay.
they were trail riding, and I can't think of the actor who was the star in the show, but they were riding horses, and he kept the horse in his house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's
and that,
good. I'm not gonna promise you I'm gonna get on him because I'm kind of scared of him. So I'm gonna stand
yeah.
beside him,
So,
but I don't know about riding.
but it's still a good time. Anytime I've watched them, it's been pretty cool. Seeing y'all the field meets and the good time and the music and the dance and all that stuff. So it's a different experience. So I watched it. But who says you have to have a horse or trail ride? Except they do in Texas.
Right.
So
Well, in Georgia, you don't have to have a horse to trail ride.
yeah,
You
I
might
see
have a
that.
barrel with some fire now. We're gonna get a barrel with some fire now. We're gonna get that.
You have barrels on fire, huh?
Right now, that horse.
Yeah, I had Terry Wright. You know Terry Wright, the artist.
Right.
Yeah, he was on the show some months ago, and he was at trail ride. They version trail ride. They was in the field with a barrel with fire burning, and that was his version of trail ride. So that's okay. So we all have our own definition. Who said you have to have horses? Except we do, to a trail ride. But
Yeah.
okay, it was the name of fun. So when you went to the trail,
We might not have a horse, but we have a lot of fun out there.
yeah, I
A
seen it.
lot of fun. It's a lot. It's a lot of them that does have horses out there. But then we have some little trail rides that might not have a horse. But when I tell you, it's nothing but fun.
Yeah,
Now you got 9 million people going around in a circle though.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
them line
It,
dancers.
it's taking
They
different
doing their
twists.
thing now. I love it.
They
I
doing their
don't know how to
thing, and
line dance.
every song you make now, they line dancing off of.
Only I have a line dance to my SK Groove. Broke Ass Man, they put a line dance on there. I still don't know how to do it. Now,
I'm not.
SK Groove, that was my first song, SK Groove. I
Yeah.
have a line dance on that. Uh One of my friends from home, Richmond, Virginia, Darlene, she put a dance on it. And that dance has I'm pretty sure you've seen it on YouTube and all those different places. But yeah, so I know how to do that one.
Yeah, you
I know how to
should.
do the SK Groove.
All right. Okay. Okay. Now, when you went to the trail ride, did you come up with this song? Start the
Yes,
trail ride.
I did do SK Groove at the trail ride so the line dancers could, get in the groove with the dance. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's check out down at the trail ride
Okay.
with Shark Cut.
Your small business taxes. Hey.
It's Bruce J on the track.
Hey, look at here, everybody. We out here about to have some fun. Put your cups in the air, put your glass in the air, and come on and let's get
Too
it in.
fast.
How we looking? Out, yeah. Down at the trail ride, y'all. We getting high out here. Down at the trail ride, y'all. We looking fly out here. We're down at the trail ride, y'all. What we doing? We getting high out here. Ooh, down at the trail ride, y'all. We going to the trail ride and have some fun. Get messed up out in the sun. Move your feet to Bruce J Badass beat. Down at the trail ride where we all can be. We looking fly out here. Down at the trail ride, y'all. What are we doing? We getting high out here. Woo, we're down at the trail ride, y'all. We looking fly out here. Flies, I don't know. Down at the trail ride, y'all. We getting high out here. We on that moonshine down at the trail ride, y'all. If a river was a liquor and I was a duck, I'll swim my way down and drink my way up. But river ain't a liquor and I ain't no duck. We gon' take these shots and get messed up. We looking fly out here. At the trail ride, y'all. What are we we doing? We getting high. Oh, yeah. Ooh, down at the trail ride, y'all. We looking fly. Oh, yeah. Ooh, girl, you down at the trail ride, y'all. We getting high. Oh, yeah. Down at the trail ride, y'all. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. Come on, come on. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. Come on, come on. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. Come on, come on. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. How we looking, y'all? We looking fly. Oh, yeah. Down at the trail ride, y'all. What are we doing? We getting high. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Down at the trail ride, y'all. How we looking? Looking fly. Oh, yeah. So fly. Down at the trail, y'all. What are we doing? High. Oh, yeah. Ooh, so high. Down at the trail ride, y'all. Ride, y'all.
See, I mean that's a line. That line dance, is it?
Yeah, they were putting one on it. Please don't ask me how to do it because I don't know how.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you to
Yeah.
turn the camera around and show us how to do it, but okay, tell me what
I
you know
can't
about this.
show you that one. Only the SK Groove. I can show you the SK Groove, but I can't show you
You
the.
sure you can? You sure you can?
Mhm.
You sure you can tell us
Who?
about the SK Groove?
I can show you how to do the line dance to the SK Groove, but
I
I
don't
can't
believe.
show you. I
I don't
can't show
believe.
you how to do the down at the trail ride line dance.
I
You
don't
know, to
believe
put
you
a
can.
line dance on everything. So
Everybody wanna shuffle. Come on, y'all wanna shuffle? I just wanna move.
oh God, to the shortcut.
It's an easy dance. Got easy move. All you gotta do is move. Got a new dance for ya. It's a shortcut.
Come on, we waiting, baby. We waiting.
I know you are.
Introduce a shortcut. Bring y'all that shortcut groove. Looking on out, y'all see y'all. And it's time to move.
I wanna dance. I wanna move. Got a new dance for ya. It's called a shortcut groove. It's an easy dance. It's an easy dance. Got easy move. Got easy move. Got a new dance for ya. It's called a shortcut groove.
Here we go.
To the right, goes to the right, goes to the left, goes to the left, right up, right back, and twerk, and twerk. Two rows to the right, two rows to the left, right up, right back, and twerk, and twerk. Two rows to the right, two rows to the left, right up, right back, and twerk, and twerk. Two rows to the right. Goes to the right, two rows to the left, goes to the left, right up, right back, and twerk, and twerk. I ain't gonna dance.
That's my soulmate moving with me. Did y'all catch it?
Gonna move to the shortcut groove. Easy dance, easy dance, easy move. All you gotta do is move. Got a new dance for ya. Cause a shortcut groove. Two rows to the right, two rows to the left, right up, right back, and twerk, and twerk. Two rows to the right, two rows to the left, right up, right back, and twerk, and twerk. Two rows to the right, two rows to the left, right up.
Hey, come on, shortcut.
And twerk, and twerk.
DDT.
Goes to the right, two rows to the left, goes to the left, right up, right back, and twerk, and twerk.
And that's enough of that dance.
And twerk.
Look, that's enough of that dance.
You know, I had to get you one time, baby. I had to get you one time. But you working out. You working out.
Ooh, yeah, that is the workout all by itself.
Ah, shortcut.
But
Those
that
of
is
you
the
all, y'all,
SK groove. The dance is exactly what the song says. Two rows to the right, two rows to the left. Look, I can't even talk. Right up, right back, and turn around. That's it. That's the whole dance. You go to the right, shuffle to the left, right up,
yeah,
right back, and turn around. That's
yeah.
it.
Somebody came with the line dance for you after you made the song.
So on all platforms, on YouTube, everywhere, YouTube, Facebook, it's on my Instagram, on my TikTok. Anywhere you find Shortcut, you can find that dance. And the others. The broke
Yeah,
ass man dance is right there on TikTok, big as day, on YouTube. It's everywhere. I just can't do it yet.
But Tara Martin said, ain't no party like a shortcut party because a shortcut party don't stop. All right, Tara. But if y'all want to
Mhm.
find shortcut, look up on platforms, and it's spelled short, SHORT, cut, KU, not CUT, KUTT. And
That's
she's on
it.
all digital platforms. What you got coming up, Shortcut, for his concerts and performing?
Well, I got a show coming up with Mika Mika the Doll and some other great artists. February the 6th, we're going to be over at Grown Folk Cafe here in Atlanta, Georgia. And when I told you we fitting to get it in and turn it all the way up to 99, we going to do that. So if you in the Atlanta area, that's a show you don't want to miss. Okay? Because February the 6th, over at Grown Folk Cafe, Old National Highway, Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, that.
We're gonna turn it up. We're gonna have a good time. Tickets are on sale right now. You can purchase a ticket. You can get in touch with Mika Mika the doll, myself, or whoever's on the show. Zach Vaughn and Ice Buck, and it's some others on there. You can get in touch with whoever you need to and get your ticket because that's one show you really don't want to miss. Cause
Y'all
Shortcut
heard,
gonna be there doing her thing.
y'all heard it from
Yeah,
Shortcut.
that part.
Also, 1104 Virginia, stand the hell up because Shortcut's in the building.
That's right.
Shortcut,
Virginia.
yeah, I appreciate you. I got another guest waiting. I think you know who that is.
Oh
Didi
yeah.
say, Didi say your hair together, girl. She say, love that hair. DDT said, you got it
Oh
together.
yeah. Oh yeah. That's my girl.
Well, look, don't let it be the last time that you come on the show, baby. All you got my number. You got something hot you
Yeah.
want to drop. You got something you want to talk about. You got an upcoming album. Got a show coming up in Texas somewhere. Hit me up. We
Okay.
can talk.
Sounds good. Sounds good. And I will do. And let me tell everybody where they can find me at. On TikTok, I'm shortcut number 4. Instagram, same thing. Shortcut. And that's KUTT number 4. On Facebook, you can find me on the Shortcut Music page or my government for the Virginia folks that's on here. Uh, that's family. That's under Sherry Gay Watson. I'm proud of who I am, so I don't care if you know my name. But that's under Sherry Gay Watson. You can find me. And on TikTok, it's under Shortcut 4, I think. Shortcut 402, I think it is. So
Didi put it up.
I'm on
But
all
look,
digital platforms such as Apple Music, Spotify, any digital you can think of. You put in 2 words, short, cut. Cut is KUTT. And you're going to get me with that broke ass man and party with your haters. I have learned to party with all my haters. Yes.
there you have it. For my girl, Shortcut coming to you by way of the ATL secondary from Richmond, Virginia, the 804. I appreciate you coming on the show and taking time out your Monday to hang out with us. Let's do it again sometime.
All right. It sounds good. And thank you. And I love everyone. And ain't nothing you can do about it.
Ha! Hallelujah. All right, Shotgun. Have a good night.
All right. And you do the same. Thanks.
All right. From one person in ATL, that's my mama. Love you. So proud of you. Okay, Tierra Marshall. That's a mama. From one person from ATL to another person, and she goes by the name of Mika. Mika is in the building.
How
What's
y'all
up, Mika,
doing?
Mika? Hey,
How
we
you
out
doing?
here.
How you doing?
We out
Mika
here on
Mika the dog in the building.
Mika the doll. Now, let me tell y'all about Mika. Every time Mika pick up the phone, I talk to Mika on the phone. I don't know what type of pills she take. I don't know what type of Kool-Aid she drink. I don't know what type of soda. Every time I talk to her, she's full of energy. Every time we talk on the phone. And I
All
say,
the
man,
time. I'm
I
always
need,
full
I
of
need,
energy.
I need some of them blue pills, baby, because every time I talk to her, she on go.
It's already plugged in. Yes, I'm always high energy. I always been like that all my life.
That's good. I like to talk to high energy folks. Let me say happy Monday and welcome and thank you for joining our show, our Blues and Southern Soul show on a Monday.
Thanks to you. Got my little ponytail puff popping off tonight.
Yeah, I see that, but I didn't feel like doing that to mine, so I put a cap on.
I see.
Yeah, it make it easy for me, but I ain't got to comb it. I ain't got to put it up in the pony. I ain't got to do nothing. Put my cap on. Yeah.
Yes, honey.
So tell me something, little something about Mika Meek.
What you want to know? What you want to know?
Well, you came to the club that night. You and our little past guests, and y'all just showed out. You just showed out. You just showed your behind. And so, tell me
No.
about that. All that energy. Tell me about the career. Tell me about what motivated you to start the career, and what you got going on.
Well, I've always been into the music industry. I started in gospel, quartet gospel. I always had high energy in my group. So yeah, I come from a long legacy of gospel singers. My father, my grandmother, my stepfather, my mama. So I started it over there. Then later on, I think like 2000, maybe 2012, 13, I started doing some R&B, and then later on, I put a song out, and they gave me the title of Southern Soul. So that's where the Southern Soul title come from, because I didn't think I was Southern Soul.
You got that serious Southern soul, because like I said, I sit back and I listen to a song and I go back and listen to it again. You have
I
vocals,
think it comes from that. It comes from the quartet, the gospel, because Southern Soul not too the sound and the feel is not too far from quartet. So I think that's where that comes from.
Yeah, and some about being in the quartet, and I get this all the time. But my family, mom, uncles, I came up going to musicals. My uncles, they had a group. My other uncle had a group. My aunt had a group. Always going to somebody's anniversary, going out of town, going to the country, somebody's anniversary. You're gonna have like 5 or 6 gospel groups there. But you know what?
Already know.
Yeah. And boy, they had YouTube back then or social media. If you wanted to see real singing,
okay,
I mean, it didn't cost you $1,
Yes.
and they sung for the Lord. Man, them old guys, they died and took all them good voices, all that good music with them. But I was there to witness. I mean, the Joyful Harmonizers, Mighty Clouds.
Yes. Mighty Clouds,
Yeah.
Joe LeGun, that's my uncle. Yes,
Joe-
Mighty Clouds, the Kent Spirituals, Papa Harvey, all of them. Lee Williams, all of them.
Came through the
Dang
country
on
first, when it was free, way back then before it became commercialized.
the Lumsey sisters. All them.
Yeah. I mean, there was so many of them. I had the opportunity to see that became famous later on down the line, but I get the opportunity to see real singing. So a lot of time when you had that background, it's not hard to train your vocals.
That part. Yeah.
Yeah. Because you know, once
that's where I come from.
you stay in the choir, there's no voice coaches. You just learn the song and know how to train that voice to hit that right note.
That's true. Mm-hmm.
Now, when you get to the big leagues like yourself, that's when you start doing the voice coaches and start practicing this.
Yeah, well, I had them back then, so
yeah. But you know, when I heard you perform in the club, you know, you were just a natural.
Yeah, that come from getting coached by my dad and my mom now.
And I happened to listen to one song, and I listened to it and I listened to it again. I was listening to your runs and I was dissecting your voice and dissecting music, and I said, okay. Yeah,
Did you say runs? Because I don't do runs.
Yeah, well, I might not hit the right definition because you know I'm not a singer, baby. I sing solos though.
Oh, okay. I need to hear you one time for the one time good time.
You hear me when I sing it so low, you can't hear me. Hey, baby, the only thing you don't get from me is happy birthday.
You be down in the basement with Barry White.
Yeah, man. Oh no, I sang good in the shower. Real good. You can't beat me. After the shower go off, I'm off. I'm done.
You might got a little voice on you. Quit playing.
You know, I sang in the choir back in the day, but you know, I've never really led it. I think I led maybe 2 songs in my younger days, but since then I ain't drunk too much Hennessy, so my voice ain't what it used to be.
Lord have mercy.
So there you have it.
I see you got it over there.
No, I'm straight, and I got to be at work. I got to be at the fire station tomorrow. So you know, once in a while I might take a little twig, but right now I'm just just on the brown. I'm gonna drink right now.
That's that Jack Daniel.
So I gotta keep it fresh for tomorrow. When I go to work tomorrow, I have to do a 48-hour shift, so I gotta be walking.
Okay.
Great.
Oh yeah, so take your time.
Take your time. For sure. So this song, a whole damn mess.
A whole damn mess. Yeah, I'm a whole damn mess. You know, they call me Millie Jackson Jr.
Yeah. And why is that?
That's where that whole damn mess come from.
What's up, Nick Cooper? Yeah, I don't want to know because I know how Millie put it down.
I be gripping the dang-a-lines.
Oh.
Like Millie used to do.
Yeah. But Millie was a bad girl.
That was a bad woman, right? Still is.
Yeah, her and Marvin C could have ran neck and neck.
Yes, honey. I love that lady.
So I want to play a little bit about this whole damn mess, and we'll come back and discuss some of your lucky day.
Okay.
So let's listen to a little bit of Mika Mickey, y'all, from now you from ATL too?
I am from Ohio. I am from Toledo, Ohio. That's 45 minutes from Detroit.
Now, how you end up
by way of Atlanta, Georgia. I've been here for about 8 years.
So you left Ohio to Georgia to chase your musical career, or you just under different reasons?
No. I've always been here, like coming here, because my first love is the beauty industry. So I've been licensed for over 30 years in the beauty industry as a master cosmetologist. I'm licensed here in Georgia and in Ohio. So I would come here all the time for like the Bronner Brothers and all of that. Plus, my family is from Douglasville and Carrollton, so I was always here as a kid. But my grandmother died in 2017, and I left a week later. I just packed my whole house up and moved here, and I came here chasing my beauty career.
Yeah.
That's not music, actually.
My sister-in-law has a beauty shop there in Atlanta called Kimmy Cutting Up. I don't know if you ever heard of it or not, but she's been
Kimmy Cutting Up?
Yeah. Been a long time. But she told me she could help me. I wanted some braids or some dreads. You think you do anything with me? Help me out or something?
I can go and throw you a man weave on and put that little lace frontal on you, and I'm gonna get you some braids. It look like it's coming off your scalp.
Baby, don't threaten me with a good time, because I make my reservation for that line tomorrow to come down there, because I come back.
That's what we can do.
I be the second.
Throw that little lace frontal on there and braid it on down.
Yeah, well, send me some pictures or something, give me some ideas of what you make it look like, so I can, before I make my reservation, come on down.
I got you. I'm going to do that too.
I don't want to look ragged. I got to put it together.
I sure will. And I'm
a
traveling stylist, so
look,
I'm licensed as a traveling stylist too. So,
okay. Well, I don't want to come back looking like a whole damn mess.
Listen, like I said, I'm a licensed traveling stylist too, so you can pay me to come on to you and get you together.
Well, we're going to talk about it.
You ain't even gotta come here. As long as the money right, I'll come on to you.
long as it is right, now we good.
As long as the car right, I'll come on to you.
Well, let's take the whole damn mess out real quick.
Come on.
Mika.
About that Mika.
Turn around, girl.
Well, ladies, I'm here to tell you myself. Yes, I am a whole mess. See, I'm a mess. A whole damn mess. See, I'm a mess. Yeah. A whole damn mess. Oh, yeah. It was Friday. I got up early. Went to my closet. Then I called Shirley. So I said, bitch, what you doing? We out tonight. Make sure you pack your flight. We're just gonna take a flight. No matter where we go, oh, what we're doing. I got my sneaky link credit card. Let's do it. Girl, he don't mind. Cause when I get back, I'ma let him do his thing. See, I'm a mess. Yeah, oh, yeah. See, I'm a mess. Yeah. In the club, it's all night. Be a dumb gonna hit the dance floor, fuck it up tonight. Hey, now look at him. Ooh, he's fine. I said, wait a minute, Shirley. You gotta cry before you walk through that line. With a body like that, she's super side. Hey, I'm a man. Oh, yeah, man. See, I'm a mess. Oh, yeah. Now, ladies and gents, y'all can join in if you like. But I'm gonna need y'all out here on this dance floor. We about to show these men how much of a mess we can really be. Y'all ready? Well, it goes something like this. Roll it to the right. Roll it to the right. Now roll it to the left. Roll it to the left. Now break it down. Break it down. Bring it back up to step.
Y'all should ask about now. Back in with my hood. Y'all keep it going though. Do y'all thing. See, I'm a
Me, if I had my eyes closed and I was listening to your song, and I got this about the third time I listened to it, your confidence in your music, and you don't lack confidence in your performance or your music, and you bring a lot of energy, and that's a great attribute, and I love that about you.
Yeah, I'm all
I
about
love that.
showmanship.
Yeah, and even that, your background picture I was looking at, even when you sent me for the flyer, to me, even as a DJ, my appearance is extremely important to me. And I don't care how big the show is, how small, how big the club, how small it is always important to me. So I think that's a great quality.
Yes, that is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Love the
Yes,
energy.
it is.
I think I started
Thank
off when I
you.
introduced you. Always have a great energy, and I think that's you can see it. You can hear it in the music.
Yeah. I've just always been a hyper person. Always
Well,
been hyper and a people's person.
Well, I don't care how many times that I've been DJing 10 years, and I don't know how many clubs I played in. I couldn't tell you. I don't know how many track shows I've done for artists. I couldn't tell you. I don't know how many small events I've done and weddings I've done. But every time I walk in the club, if I walk in there Friday, I go in there like I've never been there before. If I walk in there on a Sunday, if I walk in there on a Saturday, I always want to give them my very best.
Yes.
Like last week, last month, last year, time for it to never happen.
Every time.
Experience.
Every time.
Yeah, and so to me, when an artist does that, because I did a show and it stuck with me with Shay Nicole. Me and Shay Nicole did a show right outside of Houston in Victoria, Texas, and we were doing a sound check, and we were in a small. It's a building held about 400 people.
Okay.
And she was dancers and all that. But you ever met Shay Nicole? Shay Nicole is a wonderful person. Her and I done a show together, but she was asking. She said we was doing sound checking, trying to adjust the levels on the mixer to get it right. And she said, Papa C, she said, you think we'll have a lot of people tonight? She said, I don't know about this because it was a small town. She said, we have a lot of folk in here. I said, Shay, I think so. She said, you know what? It don't even matter. She said, if I got one, I'm gonna perform 1,000.
Exactly. That's how you do it.
And that little large
one or none, I'm still gonna perform like it's 1,000, 5,000, 1,000,000 people in there.
Yeah, even though she ended up selling it out. It was packed wall to wall. What she said was, I don't care if I got one, if I have 1,000. She said, I'm gonna do my thing. Yeah.
You got to do that.
Yeah, well, that follows your reputation. That follows you. It does. And I believe that. So every time I step in the venue, I never go in there. And I walked in tired as I'll get up because I've been moving and DJing all week long. And I'm on fumes, but the people never know it.
No, they're not supposed to ever know it. And stay humble and have integrity. That's what it's about. Staying humble.
That's it.
And integrity.
I always want to give them money.
A long way.
It will, especially in this business right here.
Oh,
You can't have an off day because you have a lot of artists right there behind you waiting to step up.
Yep, sure do.
So tell me about My Lucky Day.
My lucky day came from a guy named Paul Rich. He's out of Chicago. And he presented the song to me last year. It was already written. He had written it for I believe he had written it for Nelly Travis and Nyla Milan. I think they were supposed to do a collab on it, but I guess they passed on it. And when he let me hear it, I was like, "Oh, you wrote that for me." That right there, honey, is a story of mine. That's my song right there. That's why nobody else got it, because it was waiting on Mika to come and get that thing. So that's where it comes from. His name is Paul Rich. I put my little twist to it, and we rewrote a couple different parts, but yeah, that's where it comes from.
Okay. Well, the song is called Yo.
Paul Rich is an artist and a writer. He's been around a long time. He started with that group. Donnell Jones come from Porsche, I think. Remember Porsche?
Yeah. Okay.
So that's where he comes from. So he's written for a lot of R&B artists in the industry as well. So yeah. Yo, lucky day, honey.
Tell him he need to be on Papa C Blues and Southern Soul Show. But let's check out.
I'm gonna let him know.
Yeah, tell him how that man. But I call it not your lucky. I called it my lucky day because I got Meek on the show.
It's your lucky day.
Yes, it is.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. I feel good this morning.
Hey,
it's Friday, and I know where I'm going. Thinking for breakfast, hit the mall, gonna jump in my Lexus. Hold up, wait a minute. I see something sexy. I wanna get my number. Oh yeah. Got you ready. Goodbye, baby. Your lucky day, I'm gonna give it away to you and only you. This ain't too brother, drives me crazy. He's cool, he's fun, he's amazing. But tonight, though, we gonna get no hesitation. I'm ready and I'm willing. Yeah. You make me unashamed. Yeah. Your lucky baby. Yeah. Let me call my girl Jackie B.
Hello.
Jackie B.
Hey, boy.
I just had to call you. I got something to tell you.
Talk to me, girl.
I've been seeing this all. He's so funny. I think I'm going to give him some.
Go hurdle, girl.
Gonna give you away. Yeah. I love to see you come. I'm all yours, baby. Come. This is your lucky day. This is your lucky day. Yeah. You can handle it. Hey.
So that was round on that one.
What I said, I'm gonna give you what you're waiting for.
Sarah Willis said, "Oh yeah, definitely add that to my playlist." What?
Yes, add it to your playlist, girl.
Hey, that's nice.
He had been waiting. He was waiting. I had to go on and give it on to him.
You had to go ahead and hook him up, huh?
I had to give it on to him. He was waiting. You know, you gotta make him wait sometime.
Mika is a whole damn mess, y'all.
You know.
Look, it's close to me winding down. Before I let you go, tell the folk what you got coming up, how they can book you, where they can find you, and what you got going on.
Yes, so let me see. I got a couple things coming up. Let me look, cause baby, I got a lot of stuff. But let me see. I got something before the 30th, but I can't remember. But January 30th, I'll be in Rockmart, Georgia, for the Red Cup Affair. I'm going and kick it with my boy Red Fox Jr. for his first show that he's having of the year. And there's a lot of other amazing artists that's gonna be on this show. We're gonna have us a good time. Then I got my show. I got a show, my first show that I'll be giving along with my partner Lucky Leak. Hold on, let me show y'all. Can you see this? Okay, there we go. Can you see this? Wait. Can y'all see that?
All black something. It's a little ghost. It's a little ghost in the background there, but kind of.
Let me see. Hold on. There we go. It's the all black and diamonds affair here in Atlanta, Georgia. On Old Nat, it's a place called Grown Folks. I will be having a lot of amazing artists. I'll be there myself performing with my band, Mika and her badass band. We gonna do our thing. I have Cal Soulman on there, Icebug, Angel King, John Drix, Agnew. Who else I got? It's a lot of amazing artists on there. That's February 6th. We gonna have a good old time. If you in the area, come in, kick it with us. February 6th. The 14th, I got some things coming up. What y'all can do is go on my page. You gonna put in Mika, the Dial, and everything you need to know about me and what I got going on is on my page. On my social media pages. It's Mika the Dial. That's on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Threads. It's just Mika the Dial. That's MEEKA, MEEKA, the Dial. If you want to hear my music, you go just put in MEEKA, MEEKA. There we go. Woo. I got a lot of stuff coming up. I just can't remember what it is. Oh, I'll be in Montgomery, Alabama in March at BB King with my badass band. Just check my social media out and y'all can find everything y'all need on my page.
Well, look, Mika, it was a pleasure. It was an awesome experience, and we gotta do it again sometime. You got my number? You have my email?
I got your number. And I can't wait to come back down to Houston, Texas to kick it with you again.
You're gonna be at somebody's spot DJing, so all you gotta do is look me up and fall in there.
Oh, yes. Thank you for having me.
You have an open invitation. But once again, y'all, it's MEEKA, Mika the Doll. She's on all musical platforms, so look her up.
That part, please look me up, y'all. Follow me and add my music to y'all list. That's what y'all do.
All right, Mika. Appreciate you hanging out with us on a Monday night. Let's do it again.
Thank you for having me, Papa C. I enjoyed you.
Yes, indeed. Have a good night.
You too.
That was Mika the Dolls. So shout out to Dr. Cooper for joining us on a Monday night. Also, Shortcut and Mika. Next week, what's up, Don Sam? Don Sam's in the building. The legendary Don Sam. How you doing? Thank you for joining in with us. Lady Archer, Sarah Wheeler, Leroy Allen, Deborah Baines, all the folks from Virginia, from the ATL, Georgia. Appreciate y'all. Betty Boo, Sister Calloway, thank y'all for hanging out with us. And thank you, Lady Archie, for the compliment. Next week, I'm really excited about the show. I'm not going to give it away. When y'all see the flyer come out Tuesday, Wednesday, you'll know who it is, but it's going to be a great show next week. I'm excited about it. Less music and more of a conversation about some people that's real productive in the community. So y'all make sure y'all join us next Monday night. One of the ladies in church, she always say, I like that saying, if death pass and life lasts, we'll see you next Monday night. So I love that. You know, one of the old folks saying right there, she come up with like, I think my grandma used to say, the creek don't, if it don't rain, the creek don't rise. I see y'all. So yeah, it's one of those sayings. So anyway, I appreciate you all. Don't forget to be careful in this cold weather driving. Leroy Allen, the man with the golden voice. You drive home safe. And don't forget, y'all join me and Leroy. With Leroy, we'll be at Taylor's of Houston on Valentine's night. That's the 14th. I'll be putting it down. I'll be on crowd control and I'll be your MC. You have Luther Vandross tribute by yours truly, the man with the golden voice, Leroy Allen. And a couple of other artists will be in the building, but that's Valentine's night, February 14th. We'll be at Taylor's of Houston. You get your tickets right now. I think your tickets on sale. I'm not for sure how much, but I'll get back with you next week on that with more information. But that's Valentine's night, February 14th, coming up in a couple of weeks. Leroy Allen will be doing a tribute to Luther Vandross. So yeah, get that on your mind. But until next week, y'all, it's been a pleasure. Happy Monday. I've had fun as always. I appreciate y'all hanging out with us. Sarah Wheeler, Lady Archie, Sister Calloway, Eddie Boo, Tamara Hunter, Caitlin Hunter. As always, y'all, Johnny Simpson says, you shoot for the moon. If you miss, it be amongst the stars. Aim real high. Jimmy Bill said, you see someone without a smile, you stop him giving you orders. But I say, one truth can prevent 1,000 lies. Be good to yourself and someone else. Until next Monday night. Good night, y'all.